I'm Chris Berman. Got a lot of games to cover. Let's get at it. In our first game this week, we had the Seahawks come away with a 7-point win. The Chargers drop yet another game and are really struggling on and off the field. Over in Cleveland, home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, we had the Browns lose by 6 points. Dante Culpepper went to the air for over 400 yards and helped his Vikings beat the Cowboys. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Cardinals pick up their 3rd win of the season. Up at Lambeau Field, we had the Packers prove ineffective and lose by 21. Giants, Steelers. Keenan Howry is set to get the kick at his own 15. Juggles just a moment. Jumps outside, gets a block downfield by the midfield stripe, and you know he's got jets. He could go all the way 85 yards. The Giants win this one by the final score of 30-7. The Raiders' defense held their opponents to under 150 passing yards in their win at Ericsson Stadium. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. Before we get to the big news of the week, let's do a quick shakedown on the rest of the NFL's injuries. Chris Hovan will be out of action for a while, and that will be a huge loss for this defense. Knee tendonitis is the report. He'll be out for 6 weeks. Now we'll move on to our top story of the day. Chris Jenkins is going to be watching from the sidelines for a while, as his injury will deal a major blow to this team. So that'll do it for now. Boomer, back to you.
The Ravens lost at home and will have to hit the road to meet the Giants. The Dolphins generated some decent numbers for a team ranked at the bottom of the league, but they still ended up losing this week. Off the Missouri River in Kansas City, we had the Chiefs end up on the right side of an 11-point game. Bears, Falcons. Charles Tillman is on an island sometimes, but if you leap like that and with his size, only the quarterback can get him. Does he have the wheels? No way, Jose. Touchdown, 65 yards. The Bears go on to win this by the final score of 27-13. Drew Bennett hauled in over 150 yards receiving and helped his Titans beat the Jaguars. And last but not least, we had the Lions come away victorious. So another week in the books here on ESPN, but what do you say we hand out a few game balls before we go? Here's my primetime players. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.